put a helmet on, running 35th every week.
Yeah.
That's not fun for anybody.
Well, that's cup racing compared to O'Reilly racing, right? He took that deal like, if they dangle that carrot in front of you, like, hey, you want to come up here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
make
I'll
Cup
take
Crew
him. I'll
Chief
take
money
him,
and
make him a
Kyle
winner
Busch.
again.
And it's hard, man. And that's like, you're going, hear what he's saying. Their car's so far off. You're going quarter rounds. That's small in the grand scheme of things. Like if you're O'Reilly racing, you're not going quarter rounds. You're going rounds,
Multiple.
half round, at least a half. So like it's small, these small little things. And like it could be a rear toe thing. It could be so many little things.
Rear bars. There's rear bar, and it's like little things. And ultimately, too, there's not very much adjustability in these Cup cars because all your bar settings, you have a front sway bar and a rear sway bar. So anytime you adjust your wedge, it's changing your rear bar timing, it's changing your platform. So they roll that thing out there on the grid the best that they think it can be.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much married to that with some air pressure here and there. So once you drop the rag, dude, you've got what you got. And the 8 car ain't got very much right now.
No, but he said what you echoed a couple of years ago. Like, all right, Danny, let's switch seats, right? And I get that
Denny
too.
took that. I didn't say that straight. I said that in regards to his car being cooler and having more cool shirts and things like that when I was burning up.
Kyle Busch said it.
Kyle Busch said it. Now, if you put Kyle Busch in the 11 car, he would be in contention to win. I have no doubt about that. But keeping that thing in contention each and every week is being the quarterback, right? The driver is the quarterback of the team. He needs to be in there with the offensive coordinator, which is his engineer. Head coach or these days is pretty much the crew chief because he's the one that's delegating responsibilities. If the quarterback is checked out, he could have all the talent in the world, but if he's not in it during the week in prep, that's not going to make the team any better. So judging from the outside looking in, as much of a dumpster fire as that 8 is, it is not going well, and somebody needs to grab the reins. Also, another dumpster fire, I like all those guys over there, too, which is, I hate to call them out, but I saw a meme that was Tractor House this weekend. They're not track houses, they're tractor houses.
Yeah, it's not great for Trackhouse at all. I
So-
saw Daniel Suarez kind of throwing some shade
Yeah, Ross ought to take that thing down to Florida and just till up some watermelon troughs.
till the land, baby.
But it's let me just explain to you the rise and fall of Trackhouse. When the next gen car came in, the GM Tech Center wasn't built yet. Trackhouse's shop, which was Ganassi's shop, was been built previously for 3 or 4 Cup teams. They were running 2 Cup teams. They had room to offer GM to work for their technical center out of Trackhouse for the first year and a half of this car before they had this building. So these underwing scanners, all the GM engineers were out of Trackhouse before they went now on Hendrick's property. So that's why they came out of the gate. Ross came out like a damn bandit, right? Won all these races, run second in the championship. Since then, GM has left the building, quite literally, down the street to Hendrick. They get to use all the stuff, but now it's out of their shop. They can't walk down the hallway and ask, hey, what are we running for left rear bump stop today? They have to go put it in front of the bureaucratic structure that which is GM. Everybody got into shares, everything. So they've lost their advantage. They obviously have got lost on their tire simulation, clearly down on downforce, clearly down on horsepower because they're not qualifying well. So it's like the snowball starts rolling. You hate it for a guy like Connor Zilic gets in rookie season, learning curve now is just straight up and down. I think he's second to last or third to last in points. So it's like we know Ross Chastain can get it done. We know SVG clearly can get it done. But if the horse you're sitting on isn't good, you're not going to be able to keep up. So Trackhouse, man, they are really behind. They are in the same boat as RCR, just grasping at straws, trying to find something that hits. But Trackhouse had such a competitive advantage with the GM Alliance to start the next-gen car. It's not surprising that they've lost some of that step because now everybody has the same information as they do. Same with RCR. RCR, when they came out of the gate, they were the one that built the first next-gen car. Tyler Reddick was testing it at Darlington, testing it at Gateway.
What happened?
He come out of the gate, won 3 or 4 races with the first year in the 8 car. Kyle Busch jumps in it, wins a couple races, and now everybody else has understand this car. They've surpassed them in what they've learned and what they do. So Trackhouse and RCR started with a leg up. Now they are multiple legs behind, and it doesn't look like they're catching up anytime soon.